There's this mining rig earning $38 a day, and you think it'd be some new miner that you never heard of. No, it's from a couple years ago. Honestly, it's almost 3 years old, and its predecessor is even older than that. It's the Bitmain Antminer Z15 Pro. And what happened here is the main coin that it mines went from being really not worth very much to incredibly profitable to mine. Now everybody's looking to pick these up. The manufacturer is like, oh yeah, we got them now, boys. They started building a whole new batch of these. They were sitting on none of them. Because let's be honest, not many people expected this. One of the most lackluster altcoins of the previous bull run may very well be back with a vengeance. Ztrash, maybe, no more. Zcash? Nah, Z all pass. I'm Vosk, and you're watching the VoskCoin YouTube channel. If you've been thinking about getting into mining but want to get hands-on with some gear, check out Mining Disrupt's Bitcoin Mining Expo in Dallas, Texas, November 11th to 13th. Link out below and save some coin with code VoskCoin. Mining now, profitability. Okay, so all the profitable miners, whatever, ranks them by profitability. At my electricity rate, which keeps going up, drive me freaking crazy, 9 cents per kilowatt hour. I'm embarrassed to say that. Right, and my rate was supposed to, expected and supposed to be closer to 7, just to be clear. Anyway, Z15 Pro here, top in the charts. Behind only a monstrosity of a Bitcoin miner that uses over 11,000 watts, basically 11,000 watts. And a shitcoin miner that is not going to maintain this profitability once all these ship out to their destination. So it's the Z15 Pro, 38 bucks a day right now. And it's not that power hungry of a miner. Mine is the Equihash mining algorithm. It was a very profitable algorithm to mine and interesting and exciting in the 2017 GPU mining bull run. But they rugged their community, let the ASICs take over, and them and Zcash Horizon, they rebranded too, never recovered. Well, Zcash never recovered until maybe now. Damn, it's almost 10 years later though. So even at my electricity rate after that cost, I mean $31 a day. Coin Mining Central would love to sell you a Z15 Pro. We have an affiliate link and a coupon code to save some coin. $4,536. And you'll get it probably in April. And if you wanted a different Equihash, Zcash miner, they basically don't exist. Zcash or Zec is a $5 billion project now. It's up 750% in the last year and 386% just in the last 30 days. Right, so it's almost 10x. It's kind of crazy, but Zcash has gained huge momentum. They're getting some integration. Even their leader is trying to pump the coin, hyping up holders. And then there's the privacy interest, right? Because it's a privacy coin. And no one's really ever used it for the privacy aspect, and many exchanges and everything else have never really supported it. When you zoom out further and you include the 2017 bull run and the 2021 bull run, it's kind of crazy to see Zcash trading over its all-time high in the 2021 alt season. So, what's even crazier, it would have to 3x to surpass this 2017 cycle all-time high. And you may notice this price and it has a different all-time high, but it traded at a ridiculous amount on Coinbase when it launched. This data should really just be excluded. I mean, it didn't even last a day at that. It tumbled from that price in just a couple of days. Roger Ver and some other guys getting hilariously rich that day. Zuko is crazy rich from this, along with really the whole electric coin company, Zcash Foundation. I feel like I went back in time. I'm talking about this coin. It's interesting to see him trying to pump buying the coin, being a holder, supporting that. Honestly, it's too bad Vitalik buttering these biscuits can't really butter up some this energy and help Ethereum get moving a bit more. When you look at some of the other parties, Zuko hates miners. Their whole project basically hates miners. They were supposed to move away from proof of work, but I guess they never really got around to it. Some of their team members I wouldn't even eat lunch with. And you can do your own research and come to your own conclusions on all that stuff. And also, I hate VIA BTC. They're like a trash company. However, there's not many options to mine Zcash and get paid out in Bitcoin. And a lot of the days I was mining it, the profit was underperforming to the point that I was getting so pissed off I almost switched to mining pools. But it's leveled out some in the last few days, right? The expected earnings here is supposed to be around 40-ish, $42, $38, right? And we're hitting around those marks. Granted, definitely via BTC is underperforming to the point that I may switch back over to 2 miners, because you can also get paid out in Bitcoin here when you mine Zcash. But I just don't like how frequently they pay out, and it makes my record keeping just more difficult. And I'm so tired of like all the hard record keeping with all this shitcoin mining and everything else. So some key takeaways. I was mining Zcash, mining hold strategy, graded pumped, happy about that. Dumpski, yeah. Now it's really high. Do not mine and hold Zcash. Experience is telling me, and also just my lack of care and interest in this shitcoin project that'll promise you the world and deliver you a sack of potatoes, is to get it while you can. So mining the coin and getting paid out in Bitcoin. Beautiful Bitcoin. This miner was basically breaking even for years, and that's what a lot of people forget. And then it just went ballistic right here in this price. And the coin price goes up, which means the emission goes up, right? So in the last 24 hours, $500,000 of Zcash has been emitted to miners. Also, if you mine and held, that means in retrospect, you were making this much, if not more, because the competition was lower and the coins you were mining were higher. Nice. Mine and hold strategy paying off here. Mine and hold strategy nearly bankrupting me on Cadena. Another shitcoin backstabs me. Saga continues. You can order these direct from Bitmain. Pricing coming in at $3,888 a unit. You'll pay additional fees on top of this. You could get hit with a massive tariff bill, all that stuff. I buy all my miners to resellers because like I end up paying like 30% extra when I buy from Bitmain due to the way that they log it with tariffs. If you want one that's not going to ship in April, you're going to have to look secondhand. You're going to have to find weird guys like me that have had these for years, and a lot of the smart people are looking to flip their hardware, take that profit and move on. Okay, so what are they selling for? $5,000 or best offer, $6,400 on a bid here, ended just a few days ago. So I mean, these are commanding a price somewhere between $5,000 and $7,000, $4,000 to $7,000, and it's not surprising. I mean, it's very profitable. When you look at the daily mining profitability here, right, it's projected to earn over 13 grand a year. I'm honestly kind of surprised that Bitmain priced their stuff so low. They're normally so greedy, like they don't care about their consumers. So a little bit of a random note, when I was looking through the mining pools, I saw Supernova CC and I was like, oh my God, I feel like I got a phone call from an old friend. Like, you may not have been there, but this was a popular pool back in like 2017, 2018. And it's just crazy to glance at it and see that like it was a popular destination for Zcash mining and many other coins. And now it's like there's just 3 active workers on Equihash, and other than GRS, you know, which is junk, there's hardly any participation on this. It's just surprising to see. It's not an insult or whatever. It's just a note. Just a note. So what about the other Equihash miners, right? So a Z15 is not very different than a Z15 Pro, other than just being half, right? Nearly half the power, half the hash rate, and a 2020 release date. Understand that like this mining hardware efficiency is nearly half a decade old. Kind of crazy. Even Alexa's fortune cookie Z9 Mini would nearly be turning a profit with this pump. And it went down. I had some Z Masters that I threw away because they were so far gone for so long. As in, like, they were burning so much more than they were earning. It's like, why do you even have this in the room, right? So I could mine $1 while spending $3 in electricity, $3.50 in electricity. Like this is one of the crazier pumps we've seen in the mining game. As far as like dead for a long time and creating a zombie hardware situation. The bottom line is, for me, no way I'm chasing this. It may work out. You know, Zcash may find some staying power at that price. You know, TBD, we'll see. I'm not here to endlessly hate on the project, whatever. But it's not a team I'll invest in. I'm thrilled I have one. I only have one. And I was contemplating turning it off because it was, you know, treading water, just kind of wasting space. And just another thing to deal with. But both say, for what it's worth, the hardware has been great. I mean, I've had it mining for years, and it's been just fine. And now with the pump, it's been one of the most profitable miners in the farm. But I'm definitely not chasing this. I'm not going to put a big order of these in. I'm not going to take my profit and reinvest it. I'm going to take my profit and buy Bitcoin miners, okay? The longer you do this shit, the more you just see orange. You bleed orange, you believe orange, and everything else just kind of seems like junk. I need a full-blown alt season to hit where it's like shooting fish in a barrel, where like you just can't miss. You know, you buy this shit coin, buy that altcoin, buy this new token, buy this crypto. Right? I ain't talking meme coin mania on a pump fund. Like that's just glorified gambling. There were a lot of techniques, methods to the madness in the previous cycles that all made sense and made it, you know, generally speaking, a lucrative endeavor. But these days, it's just different. It's harder. It's frustrating, and it's like, why take all this risk when you can buy the right, say, Bitcoin mining stocks and be up 1,000%? So hey, I'm Vosk on the VoskCoin YouTube channel. This is the updated review on the Bitmain Antminer Z15 Pro. So I can like load a new file to get that name to come out. 10 seconds tails, as we always do. Good luck and goodbye.
Just